Well. Good morning. Good morning to all the beautiful people. Barbie, good morning. I'm glad you stopped. Uh, I'm just starting to feel a little bit better. My father's still in the hospital. He was really sick. He's still fighting a bad cold. He had the bottom of his lungs were collapsed. He had so much fluid again, whatever. Can't even still haven't been up to go see him yet. Bliss, how you doing? Steven, my good friend. Hope he's having a great day. And if I sound a little weird, don't mind me. And if I cut out a little early, I hope you guys understand. But for the most part, if you saw the thumbnail, you see President Trump on a camel. I'm just having fun with it, man. I mean, so many people would send me emails and breaking my stones, and it's kind of funny. It's good banter, man. I really respect everybody's wishes, whoever you're voting for, whoever you went with your business. But I'm just happy. I mean, there's so much to look forward to. And I figure, you know what? Once you've already said something on here, what are you going to do? Just not? I mean, it's either you talk about politics and religion or you don't. The thing I don't like is what took place. And I want to talk about this bishop, this woman that wants to lecture Donald Trump about kindness and this and that, when I didn't hear her one time talk about these illegals that are hurting United States citizens, talk about fentanyl, none of that. Like, the thing is, what's different this time than the last time is nobody's buying that. Rabbits of Chaos, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Oh, man, good to see you. All you guys, thank you. Hardwire, what's up, brother? What happened on Sunday, man? You were having difficulties, but I would like to come out one time or get you on my show, brother. I'm learning. I was doing Fillmore, man, all morning trying to learn this stuff. But the thing I'm talking about is this stuff with Trump and, look, you don't have to like the guy, but all this stuff, the questions they ask him is just ridiculous. The guy, the first day he signs orders, people in front of him, you don't have to like him. I understand. Look, the Gulf of America now. All I'm saying is what she did to him, I think, is a disgrace. Who does she think she is? He's the president of the United States. Number one, you don't bring politics to the pulpit, and they did. Oh, cool. Hardwire, man, I need help. I'm trying this film more. I'm learning. I know how to do the editing now, but I'm having a hard time. I still can't know how to do a thumbnail over there. I'm trying, man. Rabbits of Chaos. Good to see you, Steven, my good friend Bliss. So I have a video I want to show you guys, and I'm going to react to this because, well, first off, if you guys think we should name the Trump Day, which would be TRHUMP, I think that's a good name. But let's get to this lady, man, because to be honest, when you insert yourself like this, I am going to comment the way I feel necessary. And the commentary, I will do what I feel is right, politically or not. Canva, yeah, Bliss, I'm going to have to get a hold of you. So let's check this out, man, because to me, I use Canva. All right, thanks, man. All right, so check this out, man. This was on Fox and Friends, and this is going to talk about the bishop who lectured and then Trump's response. So we're going to do a reaction. This is Fox News. Thank you for the content.
The presidential party and members of Congress and whatnot the hoi polloi of Washington, for the most part, went up to Washington's National Cathedral for the National Prayer event. And there at the lectern was Bishop Marianne Edgar Booth.
Steve Easy, brother, what's up?
Gave a sermon.
God bless, man. Hope you're having a great day.
It's described as a sermon, but really it was a lecture where she told the new president, go.
You know, the thing about politics is, you know, my mother was friends with Frank Rizzo. I go back with politics a long time. You know, I don't get into the arguments, Democrat, Republican. You know, whatever people are, you are. That's your business. But
across the country,
hold on, guys.
DIY.
Hold on. I got to stop this. All I'm saying is I'm tired of seeing people argue. We got to get back to civility. And all these questions and crazy stuff going on is ridiculous. So let's go.
Hey, my friend, you did it. You did
Here we go again. Here we go. Here we go. Look at this, man. How does Amazon just come on?
Pursue a better.
See, that's why I'm doing this editing so I want to have this video done with text through it and premiere them. You'll see, guys. You're going to be proud of me real soon. All right, here we go.
Presidential party and members of Congress and
Fox
whatnot,
News.
the hoi polloi of Washington, for the most part, went up to Washington's National Cathedral for the National Prayer event. And there at the lectern.
All I wanted to say was this is the disgrace, man. You're supposed to be a political figure, and you're supposed to not be judgmental, number one.
But really, it was a lecture where she told the new president, go easy on migrants and refugees and members of the LGBTQ community.
Even if you don't like Trump, man, come on. Darren, my brother, love you, dog.
Support and
I appreciate you guys showing up, man.
Criticism.
Pop's still in the hospital. He's not feeling too good. He might call. If he calls, I'll go live with him.
To have mercy upon the
I haven't been able to go see him.
In our country, we're scared now.
Scared? Come on.
There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democrat.
One thing I will say, man, gay land trade, it's always about that, but whatever. I don't care if people do that to your body. My thing is don't force it on me. I don't force my stuff on you. But when it comes down to faith, these things are not supposed to collide like this. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's trying to get a soundbite just like all the rest of them. And the thing that's ridiculous is they shouldn't do that. There's so much going on in this country. Poverty, fentanyl. Our military's fighting battles and wars that we shouldn't even be in. We're at the brink of World War III, and that's what she comes up with. I mean, for a long time, all you do is we get lectured. The American people spoke.
To this glorious morning in nature.
I just want to see everybody just take a deep breath, man, and let's get back to this. You know, it irks me, man. It really does. It irks me. Because I think
it does not
that's
get
the way
any
you
better
feel.
than this.
You shouldn't be a bishop, because your job, the same way you're telling him he should have a heart, you should have a heart and understand that don't judge people. Nobody's perfect, but he's the commander-in-chief. He deserves more respect. The same way Biden, I don't like him.
Vance and their families attended the national
It's the wrong one again. Hold on, guys. Oh, Madonna mia, Madonna mia. Hold on 1 second. If this is Laring, I'll just play it.
It does not get any better than this.
This is Laura. We'll just let her
President
play.
Trump, Vice President Vance, and their families attended the national prayer service. It's a tradition after the inauguration, and it happens at the Washington Cathedral.
Yes,
hardwire. A Christian service about God and country. They were.
Oh, it's crazy over here too with the weather. I hope you guys are all safe.
In the name of our God.
Wow, New Orleans.
I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared.
Kingston. Yeah, well, I sent you the link. Pop on if you want.
Gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families. Some who fear for their lives.
And her diatribe didn't stop there.
And the people The people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meatpacking plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals, they may not be citizens or have the
Jason,
proper documentation.
I know that, but last night you told me to call you. I called you. You said you would come on this morning. That's the only reason why I sent it to you, but no big deal, brother. I'm a one-man show, homie. You know that.
But the vast majority of immigrants are not.
What about the immigrants that are killing people and do the fentanyl, K and whatever? Excuse me. What about all that?
Criminals. I ask you to have mercy, Mr. President, on those in our communities whose children fear that their parents will be taken away.
Joining me now for
Well, the kids wouldn't have to fear that if the parents came here legally like my parents did. Why would you come here legal? The first thing you do come to this country is break the law because you're coming for asylum. No, they're letting all the people out of their jails and prisons, man. Come on. Oh, man. That's enough. I got to keep playing. Oh, la 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 la.
and her diatribe didn't stop there.
Here we go.
And the people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meatpacking plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals.
I'm not afraid of nobody.
They may not be citizens.
And I'm not
or have the proper documentation.
prejudiced to nobody. I could care less who you are. If you're an
But
asshole,
the
you're
vast
an
majority
asshole.
of immigrants are not criminals.
Yeah, I
ask you to
know.
have mercy, Mr. President, on those in our
I know, right?
communities whose children fear that their parents will be taken away.
No problem, Bliss.
Joining me now
I
for
still, if you can hear it, I'm
reaction,
not feeling too
contributor
good, man.
Raymond Arroyo. All right, Raymond.
Yeah, it's cold out
Faces
there.
Of the Trump and Vance
I like
family.
that name
JD
wedding
Vance,
cake, though.
I think he had the best, but tell me what you saw there.
Well, it looked like a foul smell had been released into the National
Hey, as
Cathedral.
long as you come
And
here
maybe it
respectful, I
had.
don't
Look
care.
at Trump's face there; it's hilarious. But
Yeah.
they were having none of it. And for this
Yeah, me too.
bishopric to use this,
I tried to
moment
work in
for
a
it,
farm in
that's
Jersey.
supposed to be an interfaith prayer service into a political lecture. It's,
Yeah, exactly,
it's really a
Barbara.
misuse of religion here. And I mean, you know, they came together, the Trump family.
But all joking aside, though, when you think about it, man, it's the skilled labor, man. I mean, it's a lot of the immigrants, they do that labor, and I see if you're working hard and you've been here, man, you deserve to get, front of the line or whatever your due process. But the people who've been waiting in line, there's so many of them, and look what's happened. California is one of the reasons why they're so broke is they gave all that money up. They got rid of the water, didn't have a reservoir, and all the money they gave to illegals and $50 million to fight Trump. They just don't get it, man. Like, this country's heading in a great direction.
Ridiculous. All right, well, afterward, Raymond, Trump
And you know what?
reacted to the service like this.
A message of a call for justice, for swift justice for George
There we
Floyd,
go.
for systemic justice for all brown and black people who have been under the knee of this country in ways that
I
we have
pray for
witnessed
all of those
time
families and all those people who passed away. But
I've given
they'd
up
be
speaking
angry
to
and yelling.
President
That's
Trump.
not
We
going
need
to
to
stop.
replace President Trump. We need
Replace
leadership
him.
that will lead us in
He
the
won
ways that this
by.
country
He
can
won a majority. Was
Okay,
unheard of.
obviously.
Black, brown,
Yeah,
white,
white.
Chinese.
But well, that was the Episcopal Bishop Marion Edgar Butt. And here's the problem. The inaugural committee, frankly, should have bailed the moment they saw she was leading this prayer service. She's always been more politician than preacher lawyer. And look, when you unpack,
This is why Fox News is winning in all the statistical for the viewership, man. All the analyze everything they do. Greg Guffield's beating every talk show host at night because they tell it like it is.
we need to pray, not PREY on the president.
Raymond, anyone lecturing us about the George Floyd,
Yup.
riots that they think with justice for
Jesus.
George Floyd when it was destroying people's communities and livelihoods in one of those
I know, Steve,
N95
easy for
masks
real.
or those masks with events? I can't. That brings back such a nightmare vision for most Americans to see some liberal
Oh, by the way, me and
individuals screaming through a mask. I mean, we
Laura,
want to leave that behind, but we had to see that was 2020. That was the bishop.
if we have that reaction of President Trump, though, today after the service, this is why the man won.
This
and
is
you
what
alluded to
Trump said.
this
That's
early
what I
on
want to
in
get at.
your angle. And, you know, he comes out and just says it like it is. He's not holding back. He never did. But this term, you feel he's not going to hold back at all.
Yeah, I guess we don't have that soundbite. So,
Oh.
so that's all right. We can
Hold
just
on.
do
No,
it.
we do.
Oh, okay, we do have it. Go ahead, Rick. Go
Listen
play
to
it.
this, guys.
Go ahead.
What did you think of the service?
What did you think? Did you like it? Did you find it exciting? Not too exciting, was it? I didn't think it was a good service. No. They could do much better.
Oh, that was understated, Raymond. That was
Now, that's what he said. He feels it could do a better job. He feels that you should be able to say, obviously, what you want. But remember that, you know, you're going to talk about some stuff that just doesn't make sense. How does going backwards fix the country? Look what Biden did. He pardoned everybody. Everybody's so upset with him. Get over it, man. The dude's the president. He was the president. That's what he could do. Trump pardoned all the January 6 people. That's what you have power. Do what you want. But Dr. Fauci and all them, that's a whole nother show. I'm going to cover that tomorrow. Why was Fauci pardoned? Why does he get special treatment? All these preemptive pardons, they were just saying how much they hated it. Watch this. Watch this. I'm not going to show too much, but hold on. Guys, where do you see this?
Whether he can issue preemptive pardons for himself, his family members, Rudy Giuliani. There's a simple answer. No. No, Mr. President. That would be a gross abuse.
Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Well, guys, can you hear me? That's good news. My father's coming home tomorrow. Thank the good Lord. He had a blockage, but he'll be home. God's good, man. But it's been, I'm not going to lie, man. It's been a journey, man. It's been rough. No pity party. You guys probably have it way worse, but Lee Lance, my brother, what's up? Yeah, meritocracy, damn straight. Nothing wrong with that, man. Yeah, Steve, hey, they did it. He did that. Darren, he did it when Trump was making his speech. No, I appreciate it, but he's coming home tomorrow, and I was talking to my sister because I don't want to keep arguing. My dad's hard-headed, man, and because he can't move, he gets a blockage, or he has, but I'm going to put him up one day, man. I'm going to do one Monday with Mario or something. I want him to tell some stories about his journey coming from Italy. Let an immigrant talk to you about what it's like, what he saw, what he went through. Because we weren't taught racism in my house, man. We just weren't. And even being up around bikers, Steve Easy, you know the deal, man. Like Lee Lance, a lot of them guys, man. The reason why the clubs were segregated wasn't because of they hated blacks and whites, maybe some, But because when they started in LA, even till now, the prisons are segregated. You could be with black, brown, Chinese. When you get in the penitentiary, man, you're with white, you're with your color. That's just the way that it is. So if you see your homeboys getting his ass beat and you want to jump in, you can't. If it's a black dude, there's nothing you can do. If you're getting your butt beat, he can't do nothing. That's just the way that it is, man. It's politics. That's why, yeah, thanks, man. I'm glad he's coming home, man. But I just, happy birthday, Mr. Kingston's dad. Heavenly birthday. I know they did. You saw that already, Hardwire? Darren, I don't know your mother's name, but you know what? Let's sing her a little tune. Happy heavenly birthday to Darren's mom. Happy heavenly birthday to Darren's mom. Happy heavenly birthday to Darren's mom. Happy heavenly birthday to you. I hope you rest easy. I know you're proud of your son. I mean that, Darren. I don't do that for show. You know I mean that, brother. I mean that with everything, brother. You're my boy. Yeah. Yes. Yes, man. A lot of people don't see that, though. But check this out, guys. I just want you to see this, man. You can't make this up. You ready? Check this out.
Of the presidential
This C-SPAN too. I'm
Do
going to
you think
react
that
to
those
this.
pardons are appropriate? Do you think they would be legal?
I don't think they are
they're talking about Trump
So this
here.
is an administration that came in
They were saying Trump, everything they said he was going to do, they did.
grifting, and it appears it's going to leave the same way.
Is there an innocent explanation for someone to seek preemptive pardons for
Thank you, MSNBC, for this content reaction video.
family members? Would you do that if you knew you were innocent and just worried about outside forces?
The answer to that is going to be no. And if you haven't done anything wrong, you sit there and go, what do you need a preemptive pardon for?
It begs the question, why is there a need for a pardon here in the first place? People who've done nothing wrong do not need to be pardoned. And to me, it would raise flags for other prosecutors and other investigators, state prosecutors, not bound by the pardon to take a...
Why do people need to be pardoned? Why? Joe Biden's a crook, man. He was the president, I understand, but he was a crook, a liar. And this guy, why preemptive pardons to people who ain't even charged with anything yet? If they're not guilty, what are you worried about? Trump didn't do that.
A close look.
They say that they haven't done anything wrong. Well, why would you be pardoning
that's Hillary's guy right
preemptively if you didn't think they might have done something wrong?
Have you ever heard of somebody getting a preemptive pardon who was innocent of all crime, who's just an innocent person?
Joy Reid, you're saying he's guilty now. Remember, you said this a couple years ago.
No, here
the
it's
Russia
an
hoax.
effort.
Adam Schiff, Mr. Russia hoax. And this guy got a preemptive pardon. For what? He wasn't charged with nothing.
But also,
look, you guys can, people don't have to like Trump. You could say politics, religion, whatever. But let's call it how it is, man. They weaponized, Joe Biden weaponized the Justice Department to go after his political opponent.
I think that makes
They do that in third world countries and dictatorship.
Assessment that you don't need a pardon unless you're guilty of something is dead on the money.
Yes.
Does this concern you? All these preemptive pardons?
Well, it concerns me in terms of it, what kind of
listen to this liar.
Sets and how the rest of the world looks at us as a nation of.
You don't care. Nobody looks at. He pardoned his brother, his sister, his brother.
You're not going to see in our administration that kind.
Listen to this. Listen to this. You ready? Listen to this. I can't make this up. Ready? Watch it.
You're not going to see in our administration that kind of approach to pardons. Nor are you going to see in our administration the approach to making policy by tweets. It's just going to be a totally different way in which we approach the justice system.
No, but I'll tell you what, they weaponize the justice system. Not only that, but he hates oligarchies and all that. Who was Hunter getting all the money from? And not only that, you have this guy who, with a straight face, talks about democracy and this and that and this and that. I mean, you can't make none of this stuff up. Yo, you don't have to be this far left, far right. You could be down the middle, but still, if the far left's wrong, the far right's wrong, speak up, man. Like all these people that even the far right didn't want to give any resistance to Trump or whatever. We never do that. Republicans never go back and do that to, but I voted for Democrats and Republicans, man. I'm more independent. Every time I went to change a thing, something just came up. But at the end of the day, what's right is right. You know, Bill Clinton and Newt Gingrich, they bounced the budget 5 times. We haven't bounced the budget since Bill Clinton because nobody works together. That's what we need to do. Get over all that, who you don't like. Trump's there. It's time to go. Let's go. Let's get it together, man. For real. I mean, people are showing who they are. Yeah, that's what I don't like. They act like they exactly, Stephen. I'm glad you're here today. Term limits, they should do that, Kingston. I don't know what they're waiting for. You know, but the sad part is about all this is that, you know, so many people voted for Trump, black, white, brown. And whether you like the guy or not, he has a mandate. And he has to throw for 4 years. Democrats, up your game. Get back to the working men and women. You used to be that. Now the Republican Party is that of the working man and woman. That's not how it's supposed to be. Remember, Republicans were that of the country club. Trump rebranded all this stuff, man. Yes, they were guilty as a mother humper. Hey, Millie told secrets, told strategy. Oh, it's cold up here, too. They should give him RICO. They did it to Giuliani. That's a shame to Giuliani because he, no, they won't. That's why they did all the pardon thing. But I want to show you guys something. I don't know if you guys noticed, but man, that's crazy. I don't even think that they could redo it. Well, look at them. December 6th, the January 6th committee. Look at them. They destroyed all the documents. Liz Cheney. Come on, man. This isn't about this being a political show. This is about talking about current effects of what's going to mess us up, man. You know, I mean, right now, drill, baby, drill. Emerald, hello. Hope you're having a great day, Emerald. Really, we are. We hope you're having a beautiful, lovely day. For real, for real. No, nobody's gonna believe him now, Hardwire. I hope you guys are having a great day, man. Okay, Emerald. Yeah, and then look at all the COVID. Fauci should look, man. I don't want to see anybody really go to jail, but he should have to pay for what he did. For real. Mike Ball, good morning, brother. He should have to pay for what he did. I mean, these guys go unscathed like it's nothing. At the end of the day, that's why it's important for people to do shows and mention this stuff because you bring awareness. Because a lot of people aren't educated. They hear sound bites. I'm not putting anybody down. I'm just saying a lot of people don't really care. They have so much going on in their life, whether it's gas bills, tuition, food in the fridge, gas in the car, keeping up with the kids with the shoes and the outfits so they don't get made fun, having a phone that works. I mean, there's so much going on. You come home, you hear a soundbite. Some people working 2-3 jobs, and the soundbite is that of, lies. We were told it was lies. Facebook told us. I mean, Biden hates now. He hates them now. Oh, democracy. But when they helped you win, everything was cool. It's just ridiculous, man. So I say I am going to put this show in a direction where I'm going to talk respectfully about a lot of things. And, eventually I'll have these videos up and where I can, I'm going to do commentation, whatever you want to call it, voiceovers, and, put history up and pictures and videos. And I want to talk about certain things. And, like this weekend coming up, there's a tattoo festival in Philly. I think I'm going to try to get down there one day just to get some contact. So I'm looking for a camera, something I can use, a good deal. I'm trying to get something with the whole kit, like a beginner's thing, with a little case, a tripod, all that together. I like Minolta. I see some Canon. Man, this stuff's expensive. I just want to get something to start out with. So any recommendations, I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. 60s, that'd be great. And guys, guess what? So check this out. Hardwire, Mike, Darren, if you're still here. So I might be, this is my Deuce. Hold on. All right, this is my Deuce 01. She's nice, air ride, 18s. But I have the guy whose bike this was, he was a 1%er in the 70s. Long story short, he wasn't a 1%er no more. He got sick. I got the bike. It was passed down, you know people, whatever. So I got the bike, but the kid who was like a son to him wants to buy the bike, and he has a Dyna wide. I think he has a wide glide. So we might be doing some switching and some cash. And I don't like that Deuce the way it rides. And I'll tell you what bike I'd ride the whole rest of my life, and I could care less. Mike Ball, you would understand. You see this shovelhead? I would drive this bike all day long. Obviously, my injuries stopped me from a lot, but yeah, I'm glad you guys are all here, man. It makes me feel good. I really appreciate it, man. Oh, I know. I'm looking at that. I'm trying to find. There she is. Yes, he's abused. Oh, here we go. This is the one I want to see, Emerald. Yes. Emerald, I'm going to send you a message too because that dispensary talk. Yeah, Mike, how about Alabama? Yeah, that's a good one. I seen half of it, Kingston, that interview. 32, that's not bad. Yeah, I seen half of it. It was good. But he's ass kissing Zuckerberg, man. And Joe Rogan's such a nice guy, man. Like, he didn't go hard on him. Oh, yeah, GoPro. I didn't think of that. Oh, shit. Hey, all I was thinking about you, Mike, I saw you cutting a big-ass lawn, but I was wondering, like, what do you do with the snow? I'm sure you have a plow attachment for that thing. Plus, your dad seems one of them guys that can just put anything together, like a MacGyver dude. Darren, that's what I was going to say. God rest your mother's soul. But when I think of the name Josephine, I think like Brooklyn. Did your mom? She had the accent too, probably. God bless her. You know what I mean? Your dad was probably like, Josephine. That New York accent. I love it. Because my mother was loud, man. She was like, to my dad, what do you want, Mario? No, I really am, man. I'm taking this seriously. Obviously, my dad is coming home tomorrow, and I was sick a couple days, but I've been studying all this stuff. Every time I have an editing app, I try to use it, and I have a problem. Phil Mora. I did all this stuff. Then it tells me I got to upgrade again. I had Canva before. So I'm trying to get into some, but I'm trying to learn it myself. But the AI is where it's at. I'm really getting ready to get busy with that stuff too. Oh, and I got good news by Mike Ball. Everybody in here, Emerald, my new clothing line is going to be dropping. You're going to like it. You guys will all be interested in it because it represents everything that we're about. I don't want to give the name and get away. You guys know I had a clothing line before, and it was more catered to the streets and personal, but I sold it. That's all I want to talk about that. But this is something I really like. This is an idea and a concept I had a long time ago. I did all the poor man trademark stuff. I have the lawyers finalizing stuff right now. I have the domain name. I have the store set up. As soon as I get this trademark, the lawyer says go. I just actually ordered some prints because I will have some material that I'm going to put on and wear on here. You guys are going to like it. It's really cool. It's a good name, and it might branch out to be something else too. Maybe I'm starting my own MC club. Now I'm joking. But no, really, it represents something that you guys could all like. Promise you that. Yeah. I just hear so much good things about Alabama, man. I always heard how nice and good the people are. Oh, DD, God rest her soul, brother. Go ahead, Mike. God bless, brother. Watch behind you. He said hopping in the shower. I like what he says there. I know, Emerald. That's why I'm learning. But the process and the whole concept, I mean, there's money in it. Yeah, it's weird, ain't it, Steve, to see that stuff? Anytime, man. Yeah, no, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Why didn't Jesus come from Alabama? You know why? That's a good one, brother. Try some clothing. You know what I did though? Look, Emerald, I did. But what happened was I had the other account that I never closed out from through Printify. So I'm going to use them, and then I am going to use Etsy too. But the good thing, Emerald, now is what I have now. I had a clothing line for 20 years, man. And I never wanted it to get out to the world, whatever. But I didn't have all this now. Like I didn't have first off the poor man trademark. I've had that for months now. The domain name I own, I secured it for 5 years. The webpage I secured. So I have even the email address that coincides. So it's just, I'm blessed, man. I think that this is going to go real big because of what it means, it stands for. And if you're a biker, if you're a skater, if you're a Italian, Spanish, whatever, man, if you're like somebody who, how can I put it? If you like any of those things, cars, motorcycles, nice things, and not only that, it also represents an era of respect and loyalty. And when people, you know, I don't want to give too much away yet, but you guys are going to like it. Trust me when I tell you that. There's actually 2 clothing lines. I know Ohio State, bro. Hey, I like Ohio State. But, man, Notre Dame, even as an Italian, how could you ever go against them? But, hey, Ohio State, man, people love them. Yeah, so my dad's coming home tomorrow, and look, it's already 10 o'clock. I'm not staying on here any longer. I've been on here 40 minutes. I appreciate you all. God bless. Tomorrow I'll be back with a good one again. We're going to discuss a couple more things. I am hopefully going to have maybe a video tomorrow. Yeah, no, Emerald, you're going to like this clothing line. There's actually 2. One of them's more faith-based, but it's a blanket. It's going to represent all denominations. You're going to like that too. So I have 2 clothing lines. One coming out that represents, you know, bikers, skaters, gym, I don't know, sports, anything that you can think of that's, I can't say too much, but the other one is really strictly about faith, and that's what's going to really hit all different areas. Like, it's a blanket state for every denomination, and it's going to be very cool, man. Look, I had to raise my kids, take care of my parents, and I said, this is the year. It's time for me to come back. And I'm building the stuff with the nonprofits, and, you know, you guys support me. I'm still here. You know, people make fun. They talk a lot. They say whatever. But what does that mean to me? I'm still here, still standing. You guys are here with me. And there's so many big things ahead. But don't forget to hit that like button. Remember, Mike Ball's up at 11 o'clock, right? Thank you all for showing up, man. I really appreciate it. You guys really make it easier for me every day. I'll be back here tomorrow at 9 in the morning. I think me and Lisa Ann are doing a show, Kingston, this sometime from now till Friday. I don't know when. But, my man, there you go. Stay blessed, not stressed. Let God handle the rest. Steven, God bless you and all your family, man. I hope you guys, Darren, to Josephine, happy heavenly. And, man, if your parents are still living, don't forget to tell them you love them, man. And, you know, make that time count. And, guys, get ready for this ride, because I promise you we're going to go places. And it's going to be all positive. And no drama. That's the thing that nobody's realizing. Yeah, we're starting out and revamping, but what we're also doing is we don't have trolls. People know that we're not going to respond. We don't want to hear that. So therefore, we have room to do content and for me to give you the best that I can give you. And as long as I smile every day and tell you that you're awesome, love yourself, look in the mirror, be happy, man, and be kind. And, you know, the weight's coming down. It's coming down. The unveiling this summer. Fat guy in little coat. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate you all, man. Kingston, I'll call you later. God bless, man. Tell me if you guys can hear this before I bounce. Kingston, tell me if you can hear this. Like this one. That guy in a little coat. Kingston, this for you. You ready? This for Kingston. Shout out to all my people that go fishing in the river. I just want to tell you that if you give a man a fish, he eats for a day. If you teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime. Kingston chilling on a corner, combing his hair, and he's trying to smoke a cigarette. He wanted to come up on stage, but he wasn't in the mood. Cause Kingston woke up, laid his hair, and wanted to put him in the groove. Well, he's got a big arm, chill his empty. You know how Kingston gets down. If he wakes up in the morning, he starts to frown. It'll be a real bad day. Kingston is my homeboy, yeah. Trying to do a live. We try to Kingston, that's for you, brother. They love everybody. God bless. Take care. Be kind to people, man.